On this episode of The Sequence, I will show you how to set up side chaining inside the MPC Live X or the One. The Sequence. So how does side chaining or ducking sound like? Well, it sounds like this right here. I know y'all ain't ready for house tendo yet, but anyways, let's go and get back on topic here. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the track without the kick in it so you can hear the difference. All right, so now that you hear there is no side chaining or ducking on it, how do we get to that? So the first thing I'm gonna do is tell you to hit this eyeball sign. Make sure you hit the eyeball sign over here, and it's gonna bring up a window to the side, slide everything over on the UI, and you'll see inserts. So that's a really important part because that's where you insert your effects. I do want to caution you to make sure that you're on the track effects as far as your main or whatever you're trying to affect, because you can affect the program, you can put inserts in the program or the anywhere you want basically. So what I have here, I'm going to go into the inserts here. I'm going to delete it for right now, and now we're going to set it up, and it's called Mother Ducker. And what you got to do here is go into your effects and then go into dynamics and then select Mother Ducker. Mother Ducker. You'll see two different ones, but select Mother Ducker on where you are trying to sidechain or what you're trying to sidechain. All right, so now we set that up. Let's go and take a little look at Mother Ducker real quick. And you can see it. It's a really cool UI. I really like it. And you'll see some other stuff as well. So the next thing I'm going to do, since I have everything, I'm going to go to a different track here. And we're going to make a new track. And I'm going to select some drums here. Let's select those. All right, so let's record those in. I think I can just use 4. Or no, I can't. Let's see. So let's go into insert here, and we're gonna select another part of Mother Ducker. And from dynamics, you go to Mother Ducker input. Now, what it's doing is it's setting up a bus. You can select a bus 1, you can do bus 2, etc, etc, etc. For right now, since we only have one Mother Ducker input, we're going to go back to track number 3, which is where I have my Mother Ducker set up. And then I'm gonna go over here to Mother Ducker, and you see from bus 1. So it's taking the kick from bus 1 and it's going to put it inside of that sample. It's going to put that kick inside of the Mother Ducker. You'll see the duck move here. Now, there's a couple of things about setting it up. Now you have to do one thing. We're going to use the Q links here. I'm going to go to the first dot of the Q link and set up a threshold. I'm going to go to threshold here. And that's going to set up the duck. Now you can offset that by attack, and it will come in slower, like it will duck it slower. So that's at 1 millisecond right there. If I go up to like 367.8 milliseconds. You'll start to hear what I'm talking about now. But anyway, so, you know, I can go to ratio, and that's going to affect things differently. And the duck is really getting down now. That duck is funky. Damn, that duck is really funky. So, you know, you can do that. You can set up a knee. You can set up a release of how long you want the ducking to do, or the side chaining to work. And remember, a release is how long it's going to last. Attack is how fast it's going to start. You know what I'm saying? Or how slow it's going to start. So basically, if I have the attack all the way to the right, that means that the side chain or the ducking is going to start slower, or not at all. So and it's also depicted by the ratio, the amount of that, and the threshold too as well. So, and you can set the gain, you have it on auto, and make sure the other thing that's important is, you know, selecting which bus that you want, because you can do multiple side chains into different things here. You can set up a whole bunch of them. But I guess I can go and show you what I did to the original here. So let me go over here and to track number 1, because you can set it up inside of your drum program as well. So on your MPC One, you would hit the program edit, but on the live, you would hit and hold menu and then hit that pad, and it will bring you into your program edit here. So, you know, you would want to check out which is the kick here. I'm going to unmute that for right now too as well. Go back in the menu. There we go. Hey. I got a whole bunch of stuff on this track. So I'm going to go into effects here. I have mother ducker input, and it's on bus 1, so it's cool. So it'll play like how it's originally intended to. Now I want to go over here to track number 6 and mute that. My personal recommendations as far as like side chaining stuff, I guess, if you want to side chain stuff, you probably want to side chain your 808 or your kick into your 808, so that your 808 doesn't overtake any other parts of your mix and stuff like that. It's just pretty common stuff, practices. Or nah, it just depends on you. So let me know what you want me to cover in the next video. So please leave a comment below, and I would greatly appreciate it.